Bola Tinubu has levied serious allegations of identity fraud and forgery against his primary opponent, Atiku Abubakar, in an attempt to punch holes in the PDP candidate's appeal to have him disqualified at the Supreme Court. According to Mr. Tinubu's counter affidavit filed at the Apex Court on October 12 and seen by People's Gazette, the Nigerian leader accused Mr. Abubakar of submitting fake credentials to Nigeria's Electoral Commission, INEC, in that he bore Atiku Kujoli on his primary school certificate and Siddiq Abubakar on his 1965 West Africa School Certificate and General Certificate of Examinations. While the Gazette had previously reported a change of name affidavit showing that Mr. Abubakar in August 1973 legally regularized his name from Siddiq Abubakar to Abubakar Atiku, there is no clear explanation for the other name, Atiku Kujoli. Mr. Tinubu contends that there is no guarantee that Mr. Abubakar was the man he claimed to be because of the inconsistencies in the names of his primary and secondary school certificates. It is the first appellant acclaimed primary school certificate bearing the name Atiku Kujoli and his purported 1965 West African School Certificate and General Certificates of Examination bearing the name Siddiq Abubakar, as opposed to the name Atiku Abubakar, which he claims to Nigeria and INEC to be his, that are yet to be explained by Jeddah Primary School Adamawa, which he claimed to have attended, the University of Cambridge Local Examinations Syndicate, West African Examination Council, or such other credible institution with the capacity to do so, asserted Mr. Tinubu in his counter affidavit submitted to the senior court on October 12 at 4:42 p.m. Now shown to me, attached here to and marked as Exhibit 9 is a copy of the said Siddiq Abubakar's 1965 West Africa School Certificate and General Certificate of Examination submitted by the first appellant, the president added. On October 5th, Mr. Abubakar filed a motion at the Apex Court to introduce fresh evidence of forgery that contained a deposition of Chicago State University Registrar Caleb Westberg, saying he could not authenticate the certificate Mr. Tinubu tendered to INEC because the institution did not use it. But Mr. Tinubu's team of lawyers are fiercely opposing the motion, requesting that the Supreme Court give a judgment only on the basis of evidence admitted in the first court of trial, where the Presidential Elections Petitions Tribunal had in September dismissed all the petitions filed by Mr. Abubakar against Mr. Tinubu. The ultimate decision, however, lies with the Apex Court justices, whose interpretation of law and carriage of justice could either land Mr. Tinubu a hard-won victory or defeat. We have recently deactivated, or defeat. Well, the matter of Atiku is clear where because unless you are telling us that the court that did that change of name for Atiku did not do the right thing, in as much you come out and say, okay, this is they bear goat before, you want to bear pig, now you get it this thing, because it's just like anybody can change them. People always say, oh, maybe it is only married women that can change them. If you at some point you want to change your name, but you do it in the right direction. We know what happened between during the Bayelsa gubernatorial candidate, or the president or the governor elect in Bayelsa that time, and it affected his deputy because there were inconsistencies in his name, and there was no time the man did any form of what is it called, affidavit or sweat or an affidavit. This man did this for a very long time, and he did it, he regularized it, and he did it legally. And I don't think that is the crime, and that is the narrative Tinubu is pushing. Well, some people are saying that if at all this is the issue, then they have to, that means it's going to favor Obi, since the two of them are attacking each other. But we need to be truthful to ourselves. What Tinubu is doing is a damage control. Now he's saying, oh, it is not only me that produced a fake result. In Tinubu's case, he never said he changed name. He never did that. When people are saying, oh, Shongodele, this and that, there was never a time that Tinubu changed his name or an affidavit and what have you. So to me, it's just like the drowning man. He's looking, he can use anything. He can use anything to stand or to hold himself so that he will not sink the more. So that is just what this man is doing. See, even whether Atiku is not even clean, whether Atiku is clean, but I just believe that the disgrace that Tinubu has brought, irrespective of what is going to happen to Atiku, whether they are going to win the case or not, it is not even, it's inconsequential compared to the irreparable damage that Tinubu has caused. Because as it stands, Atiku is not the president. Atiku is not the president. But I believe that they themselves, they are seeing the handwriting on the wall, because some people are saying, oh, there's no way the Supreme Court is going to admit any fresh case. But they know that this case of this Tinubu matter is a very, very, it's a weighty one. So they are looking for a soft landing, so that, okay, since you yourself, because I've heard a lot of people forget it, they are not going to admit anything. So are they going to admit Tinubu's case now? When Tinubu said that releasing his result from CSU is going to cause him irreparable damage, the supporters don't even understand what he meant, and which it has caused irreparable damage to him. So what this one that is doing, so it is now that you want to do it. If really you have the interest of the country at heart, is it now that you want to be bringing it? But there's no issue. Let them bring all of the charges or allegations against each other. But I just know that they just want a situation whereby they want to entertain Atiku's a new case, and they will entertain their own. They want to, like, okay, so that it won't be as if they are throwing that weighty this thing, because Tinubu's case, he don't smell full everywhere. Tinubu, no matter what, no matter how they want to judge this thing, but the happiness of Nigerians is that this man is exposed. He's exposed. Well, of course, now some of their gullible supporters are coming here. But the irreparable damage that Tinubu has caused you, it is not Atiku's this one that will erase it too. Thank you, Mr. President, for admitting that both of you paraded fake certificates. Therefore, a president has emerged in the name of Peter Obi. A man was caught stealing in the market. Rather than defending himself, he accused his friend of equally stealing in the market. Oga, àwọn aláìlójútì, they no get shame, he no get shame. He already defended himself. CSU already defended him, and BBC News has exonerated him. He just brought to the court attention the inconsistencies in his opponent's certificate, who is BBC, and how did they defend him? Where are the evidence of BBC from CSU? Is BBC CSU mind that CSU you could not even authenticate Tinubu as their students at all? Even the social security network, social security number that gained admission to the school is a woman. High school certificate use is also bears woman name. So how did CSU and the so-called fraud BBC Africa defend Tinubu criminal? Well, so guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.